You have cats.
Yeah, I have cats.
Right.
What about it? It sounded like an ad. When I put my headphones on, it was like, I didn't even have like a...
You have cats?
You have cats? Yeah, I have cats. Well, check out this new...
Man, dude, I wish I had some funny ads to show you because like I've been trying to keep a lookout for them, but no good ones lately.
You know what? You know how... Can we go into a funny ad really quick that
Sure.
you can search?
Yeah,
and send to me?
Totally.
So it's the same thing, that stupid mountain water that you showed me last time.
Yeah.
When I was recording it, so I could record it and put it on the podcast that we're about to post today. Like, there's another one that I don't know if you saw or not.
From the same company? No, that's the only one I've seen.
It's this girl talking, and she's just constantly pouring out a can, and it never stops throughout the whole ad. And she's just, I can't remember what else she talks about, but I remember being like, oh, we should watch this one too.
Liquid Death, Deadliest Stuff on Earth?
I think so.
Okay.
Does it just have is it just a girl?
Yeah.
Or a woman?
Uh-huh.
Cool. Yeah,
Okay.
do that.
All right, let me bring this up. I'm excited.
Because I watched it, and I was like, oh, I love it.
I love their whole marketing strategy.
It does, and they cuss and stuff in it. And somebody in the comments of it was like, "I was surprised to see this was an ad on my phone. Like, they can cuss in ads now.
That's amazing,
Yeah.
dude. We should get a sponsorship from them.
I know.
Could you imagine? Like, I'd advertise the shit out of that water for them on this podcast that gets no views.
Right?
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, it's that. I loved it.
Hi, I'm a professional actor, and I'm getting paid to tell you about a revolutionary new product.
Jesus.
For years, a bunch of marketing fuckboys have tricked you into thinking that water is just some girly drink for yoga moms. Just look at all the cute brand names and dainty little bottles. Well,
That's so great.
hold on to your hot dogs, because I got news. Water isn't cute. Water is deadly. It kills innocent surfers and snowboarders and kayakers. Every year, water is responsible for thousands and thousands of deaths. Energy drinks only kill like one or two kids. So please, don't fall for the marketing bullshit. Water is not yoga. Water is liquid death. And that's why this brand needs to exist, to finally give water the ice-cold can and ice-cold name it deserves. A brand that parents will hate, but kids might love.
Oh my God.
Made from the deadliest stuff on earth. Please, enjoy responsibly.
Waterboarding somebody.
Dude, that's so genius. It's so good.
Right. And it's just
Oh
literally
my
the whole
God.
time it's been pouring the whole time since she cracked it open.
I love that. That's
And
hilarious.
She's like, what, energy kids only kill like 1 to 2 kids? Or energy drinks? Yeah.
I love that. Like, people die from snow accidents, they drown. Like, water's nothing to be messed with. That is, she did a great job. That actress, she did a great job doing that. I'd love to see like the audition or like her getting the script for the first time and just being like, what?
Well, I forgot. I didn't hear it this time, and I don't know if you noticed it, but when it first starts, she's like, I'm a paid actor.
Yeah, I caught that at the very
I didn't remember
beginning.
it this time, but I remember it when I watched it.
Oh my God.
It's just, I saw that accidentally. It was like the coming up next. I was like, what is that?
Dude, I love it. I love it.
I know. It was so great.
That's gold.
What, do you want to do anything?
This is so random.
Go
This
for
is
it.
super random.
Another random one, folks.
Anne Hathaway,
Okay.
right?
Sweet.
Love Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway's great.
She has a husband
Okay.
who very similarly resembles William Shakespeare. Okay?
What?
Keep with me.
How do we know?
Stay with me. Hold on. Grab this.
All right, Cole's pulling this up.
Okay?
That's okay. I can see it.
Super similar facial features.
The eye to the nose length and stuff. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, very similar facial features, especially since you know that interpretation of William Shakespeare is probably not super accurate since
For
it's
sure.
a painting.
Yeah.
Peep this shit. All right. Listen. William Shakespeare had a wife that passed away early,
Okay.
and her name was Anne Hathaway. For real. Like,
No.
historically, 100%.
That's weird.
And what's crazy is that shortly after she died, William Shakespeare came out with like a play or like a poem or something, but he wrote, quote, "Life is too short to love you alone in one. I promise to look for you in the next life." And then that happened. Isn't that wild? Isn't that just the craziest coincidence that a lot of people don't know about?
Is this real?
Yeah, dude.
Oh man.
Isn't that nuts?
That's crazy. That is awesome.
Yeah.
What a cool, weird story to have associated with you.
Isn't that badass?
That is cool. I love that.
But anyways, yeah, I saw that on a subreddit called Past Lives. I don't know how I got to it, but I was just like, what's this top? Oh, I think it was browsing all, like the subreddit all. And like that was like the top post of the month on there. And I remember reading it and being like, do other people know this information? Because that is the wildest coincidence ever.
That is so, I'm going to tell Ashley that later. She's going to be like, what?
Yeah, it's bananas.
That is so cool.
I know. Anyways, that's literally it. That's all I had.
That's all you had.
That is all I had prepared for this podcast, you guys.
All right. Well,
thank you for joining us.
I didn't get to it last podcast because I forgot, but we were talking about just cringy stuff that we did, and I remembered that when I was younger, I think I was in 6th grade, 5th or 6th grade. It was right before I left Rose Hill and moved to Wichita. I think I actually already moved there, but I was still going to Rose Hill for 6th grade.
Okay.
So like I moved, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway. Rose Hill always had, I don't know if they still do, had this like fall fair where they set up like, you know how you like go through Wichita and like these gross parking lots, like a fair will just set up and like it's just like you're like, ooh, we should go there. And it's like, no, I don't want to go there.
Yeah.
They had like a nice to us when you're a kid version of that in Rose Hill. I don't remember from the outside as an adult if it was actually gross or nice.
I think a lot of small towns typically do that.
Okay.
I know Valley Center has a festival every year where they bring in stuff. It's like kind of a big event for the town.
And it was always in the school parking lot.
Okay.
So anyway, I went and there was one of those rides that's like it's like different colored parachutes with benches underneath them, and it's like a Ferris wheel, but it's at an angle. Yeah. It's called like a paratrooper or something.
I know what you're talking about.
Loved that ride. I'd go on that ride as many times as I could, and I remember one time because it would go forward and backwards. I rode it one too many times one time, and I threw up like all over the place. And I think I've told you the story before.
Yeah.
Where like I took my hat off and I threw up in my hat. And then it got all over me, and I think there was a person with me, but like they were like, like scooted over.
So gross.
And I had some other, couple other friends, I think, like waiting outside of like the line, like waiting for me to get done because we were gonna like go do something else. And as I'm at the top when I puke or somewhere up high, and then you come back around to where like they can let you off. And I just remember this like missing, like this carny guy that was like missing teeth and stuff. He was just looking up at me, like open mouth laughing. Like as I'm slowly, like he has to like slow it down with the brakes to like give me, and he's just like ha ha ha, like laughing at me. And it was the worst. And I just like got off and left. And that guy was probably laughing while he like cleaned up my throw up off this ride because it was everywhere.
Oh my god!
And it's just so good. You know, like made that guy's day kind of. Also made it awful.
Image of this carny looking guy laughing is the funniest thing to me.
It's burned into my head.
I bet. You're walking away just pointing.
Yeah. Yeah. And like since I didn't live in Rose Hill anymore and my mom had to come get me, she's like 20 minutes away or more. And so like we're just like walking around. I have throw up all over me. Like my hat's disgusting. And I was like waiting for my mom to come get me.
Gross.
And ever since then, like I cannot ride rides that spin.
That one time messed you up?
Yeah. I used to handle like I could like it was almost stupid, like and maybe that's just an age thing, I don't know, but like when I was younger I could ride spinny rides, all sorts of stuff. Never got sick ever, motion sickness, none of that. Ever since then, like even when we go to Disney and I don't even ride rides that spin, but I ride like simulator rides that are like they're like 3D stuff,
like the things around you are moving but you're not,
like the car you're in is moving and it's trying to simulate G-force and stuff. And you're like,
that so messes with you.
If I get the wrong, like they have this one ride where you sit in rows. It's called Star Tours, and you sit. It's a Star Wars ride, and there's just like benches, and you're supposed to be in like a capsule kind of. Well, if I'm not sitting in the direct middle of these full rows, like in the direct middle of like each row and in the middle of that row, I get sick immediately.
That sucks,
because you put on 3D glasses because it's meant to be this whole experience, and like 3D glasses mixed with being on the side of the car and doing all that, it just like I like have to sit.
Damn.
And they have this whole ride there where like it's like you're going into space and you like have to like you have like a role like you're the engineer or the person or whatever.
Yeah.
And
you told me about that.
It's actually I think it's in a building that like spins.
Okay.
Like, so it gives you G-force as if you're like launching and stuff, and
That's
it's a super cool concept. And they actually have the ride split into like if you get motion sickness easily or if you don't, because one's way more severe than the other. You get a card when you enter the line.
That's cool that they have a ride that, but like you can no matter how you are, you can still have a good time with it. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
And man, the first time I mean, that's the only time I ever rode it. It was seriously like, Ashley was like, do we just need to go back to like the hotel or whatever? I was like, oh, I'm fine. I hate that. Like, I can't enjoy some rides because it just messes with me.
Dude. It really does. And Julie's the same way too. Her and I went to Worlds of Fun when we were younger, and she got on one spinny ride and was like out down for the count for the rest of the day. And it was just the worst thing because it was like right when we got there, kind of. Yeah. And like I'm fine on spinny rides. I love spinny rides, but I hit stories like that freak me the hell out so much because I'm like, if I throw up once, am I never going to be able to enjoy these ever again?
Yeah, it's like if you push it. If you
I
push it,
too.
It like, what is it, like change the chemistry in your brain? It like teaches it to be like, okay, feel sick on spinny rides because you experienced this one thing.
That's what I was wondering, if it was such like a traumatic thing to happen to you at such a young age, like throwing out, having that carny guy just laughing in your face, that your mind, that's also part of the association, is like spinning is bad, so you're gonna throw up again.
Like, I wonder if it's just like it's an alarm signal in my brain. It makes me feel sick almost prematurely, probably because it knows like, ooh, a little bit more of this and you're gonna reach a limit that's probably scary. Like,
dude, the brain's wild, man.
Like, and I don't know, I mean, we're not I don't know if that's how it works, but it feels like that's logical to think about.
No, I agree. Sucks.
Do you have anything else?
I don't.
All right, guys.
Oh shit.
Then we're gonna do a new segment I just made up before we hit the cameras.
I totally forgot about that again.
It's called Cameron's Money Minute, where Cameron, your host Cameron, me, talks about your money for 60 seconds.
Please don't unsubscribe.
Yeah, please don't unsubscribe. Anyway, let's go. Did you know that if you put
timing you?
Okay. Oh god.
Oh, hold on. Let me get the timer out. We'll see. This is our first run.
Yeah, we're gonna fine tune this.
You're going to run through it. All right, ready and go.
Did you know that I know retirement can be boring, folks, but if you from age 30 to age 65, which is your retirement age, put away $100 a month into a mutual fund that gives you 10% return, which is the average stock market return. You can actually get higher than that.
Okay.
Did you know only $100 a month? By the time you retire, you'll have $340,000.
Wow.
If you up it to $200 a month, so you just double it a month, and you actually get 13%, which is like also capable. It's a little bit, there's funds out there that have, I've got them, other people got them, they're whatever. And you do this from age 30 to 65, you'll have $1.4 million when you retire.
Wow.
$200 a month.
Damn.
That's all I'm saying.
Damn. And you made it within the realm of 60 seconds, dude.
Nice.
We clocked out at 50.32.
Nice, man.
That's a good run.
Yeah. But isn't it crazy? Like, if you have a car payment and you knock your car payment out and you just take that same money, which is more than that, $200 isn't that much money.
Yeah.
You put that into retirement instead. Whoa, you'll be like literally $200 a month. You'll be a millionaire by the time you retire.
Yeah, I need to get better about that.
It's crazy.
For sure.
I don't even do that right now.
It's super good advice though.
We're about to start, but yeah, it's insane.
So you're just calculating the $200 a month for the average amount of years that it would take to retire.
Yeah.
Or on average, like people retire.
Yeah. I think I've done rough math on just what Ashley and I's income is right now, which is like pretty average income. And like, we're doing that thing where we're going to start putting like a minimum of 15% away towards our retirement accounts or whatever. This is really boring. I'm sorry. But also, if you didn't know this, it's kind of interesting because you might be like, ooh, I need to start doing that. Anyway, I think I did the math and it ends up being like, if you just do like a minimum number of, I can't remember what the number is, but it was like, you'd have $13 million by the time you hit 65.
That's awesome.
Like, you'll be a multimillionaire.
That'd be cool.
And it's just from like not worrying about it and just being a habit.
Damn.
It's crazy.
Damn.
That's all. That's the Cameron Money Minute. Next time, I'll talk about something else.
Nice.
But,
no, that was good. That was good.
Nice.
And super informative. I had something to say, and I can't remember what it was, but it was something about saving money and all that shit. Oh, it was just about money in general. River City Visuals, we got all the numbers back for 2020. We did pretty good, you guys.
Yeah.
We did pretty decent. Just a second to like just brag a little bit, just because we're proud of it.
Yeah.
It was about double, right, that we made in 2019.
Yeah, we pretty much doubled. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's so, I was talking to Cameron about this yesterday. It's just so cool that like, that money would never have been generated if it wasn't for this business that we just had an idea for and we decided to pursue and do, you know?
It's just crazy to think, Cole and I were just, You know, and we're bragging a little bit, but like we're not trying to be like, look at us, because we don't make like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
We are still very early on in where we want to be with the business, but I feel like over the past year, especially with COVID having
what's crazy
affecting everything, like we have something to be proud of, and it's okay to brag about it a little bit. If you don't like it.
Yeah.
Oh well.
A lot of people, sometimes I feel like we give the impression it's like, oh, they just started a business, like lucky, fucking, like all this stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
But one thing that we don't ever talk about is we actually did this a long time, figuring out and doing like videos that now would make us cringe probably.
Totally.
And stuff like this. And we actually started River City Visuals in July of 2017 and then didn't touch it for almost a year.
Yeah.
Like we just paid for the name and like kind of had this idea. And then, we knew we wanted to get around to it. Cole jumped on board full-time a lot sooner than I did. I only started full-time like a year ago.
Yeah.
I think it's a little more over
I think
a
it's
year
over
now.
a year
Yeah,
now,
I
too.
think I always feel like it's a year, but it's because time flew like crazy. But then it, when we were both able to really go for it.
That's when it exploded.
Now we're finally... because last year we say it doubled. And last year it wasn't. The numbers weren't huge.
Yeah,
but
it was rough. It wasn't. It was hardly enough to be a living wage for one person.
Yeah.
We had to split it down the middle both ways. And that's the thing too, is we will come across as it being successful and all that stuff because in so many ways it is, and it's great, and we're doing awesome, and we're putting out good content. But there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that it's tough. Sometimes like it is a pain in the ass to try to run a business by yourself.
I'll explain to Ashley sometimes. It's like, oh yeah, I was doing this today and like, talking with this. And then she's like, that's so weird to me that like, that's part of a thing you guys have to do.
Yeah.
Like this background stuff that like, just,
dude.
like when I'm emailing banks and like, and just
talking about all the PPP loans and all that stuff.
Yeah. With all that. She's like, that's crazy that you guys have to do that.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yeah, like it's just, I don't know. We're being super vague about everything.
Yeah.
Just because I don't want to bore you with details, but
for sure.
Yeah, like it just, don't think it's just like this crazy thing that has to be, I'm not saying easy, but like it's also not as hard as you think it is, and it's not as like perfect as you think it is. We got a bunch of stuff behind the scenes that like we're like, man, we still got to figure out how to do this.
Totally.
Like we're like, or get confidence in this and figure this out. It's like you just make it work, and then it grows, and you make that work, and it's.
I mean, the whole reason why we didn't do a podcast for so long from last year is because we were behind the scenes going crazy trying to like get all this work done and figure out how to survive and all that stuff. It was hell.
Yeah,
because nuts.
Because now it's to the point where we did that for months and months, where it felt constant.
Yeah,
like that list never ended.
That period of month, like those 3 months or so, however long it was, dude, that was crazy to think back on, because it was like every single day waking up and doing something and just grinding and like going to bed with that on your mind of like what you have to do tomorrow. And I know we said we're gonna try to do better at not being that way, but it's so tough not to when it's just so overwhelming.
Yeah, like when it gets like that, you get a bubble, and then I mean, it was to the point where like yesterday. It felt like I was cleaning a little bit. You said you were cleaning, and me and you actually like got to go like hang out.
Yeah.
And, like I felt like the last 2 days I've been able to work, but also clean a little bit and just like,
there's not that guilty feeling.
Well, like I kind of feel guilty.
Oh yeah,
but like it's because I haven't acclimated to the fact that we're not so busy.
Right.
Like we've got full days here and there, of course, but like
we knocked out a huge part of our to-do list from all the work last year and the end of last year, and now we're at a point where we're focusing on figuring out new creative ways to make more income, to like branch out and like expand River City Visuals as much as we can. But that's kind of the work that, we don't need to wake up and first thing in the morning immediately start grinding out and doing and all that stuff. So it was nice to actually like, hang out and just chill yesterday for a while, because we still talked about business, but we also were just like friends.
Yeah, we went in and out of like business stuff to not business stuff like consistently, where it was like, it was just like peek in. But yep. That's how much time we got?
We got about 10 minutes left.
We have 10 minutes left.
Mm-hmm. Which one we got?
Cameron Money 10 minute.
No.
I don't have anything else. But man, so we went to where we go yesterday?
We went to Central Standard.
We did.
Yep.
Got some of them
pumpkin pie contest beers.
They said they were trying to get rid of
them, so it was hella discounted, and they were actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Cameron loved them. He had to leave his car behind in the parking lot. It was awesome.
Yeah. First time I've ever had to do that.
That my goal for 2021 is to have more eventful evenings or afternoons with you that end in haziness.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
That happened yesterday.
Which is so great.
Yeah, it was, I mean, I didn't mind. I liked it.
Yeah.
I hadn't done that before. It was nice to just get out.
Yeah,
Go
for sure.
do something.
For sure.
Those beers are good.
Yeah, dude. CSB's got some great stuff. The Keith Richards is the best, though.
Hell yeah.
We're at that point, are we?
Yeah.
In the podcast, we're just struggling to figure out what to talk about. I did want to address Blake and Corey from the podcast, not from the podcast, but like listeners of the podcast. They've commented some great ideas of future stuff to talk about.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah, so like we're doing some research into those subjects, and we're gonna make some episodes over them. So don't you worry. Keep putting out ideas if you want, but we'll talk about it. On that note. Some of the subjects were like on the more like alien or paranormal-esque side. When do you want to do this like Halloween month of podcast? Because
I don't care.
I say whenever.
Okay.
We get some colorful lights in here. I've got a ton of Halloween lights I can bring over.
Perfect.
We'll make it look dope.
Perfect.
We'll light some candles.
Oh yeah.
And we'll just talk about some spooky shit.
Yeah. If we wanted, we could even set the cameras up to where they're literally like just right here aiming across each other, so that whenever it cut to us, it was just like straight on or whatever.
That's not a bad idea. Like changing up the angles just to like make it different.
Just to make it different, yeah.
And I'm also like wondering if this is just going to backfire and like people are going to be like, oh, another like Halloween episode in February or whenever we're going to start doing it. I'm worried people are going to be turned off by it being like, I don't want to sit here and listen to this.
That's true. They might not want to.
Yeah. But you know, who cares?
Not up to them.
Yeah, who cares? I want to talk about spooky stuff.
The last video we released had 22 views. I love you guys.
Did it really?
Yeah. But
we suck.
I know, but we're just gonna keep at it until you guys, our little audience grows and grows.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're thankful for the people who are here now.
If people underestimate what we're willing to do for views, like if you want us to start doing some like, you want me to deep throat this microphone? Both of us, while making eye contact.
Yeah, I can get about this far.
If that gets us a sub, we'll do it.
Yeah,
we'll whore ourselves out as much as possible.
Really quick, one thing we haven't talked about this. I'm just gonna spring this on Cole.
Nice.
I was thinking, it'd be kind of cool if we just like at some point if we could get like 3 or maybe like $100 and $150 gift card, and we just like do something to like give it away.
Get more subs with it. I thought about that too.
Like just like share that whole thing, comment, like tag people.
Be great.
Just be like, all right, this person won. It's like we literally gave away money to get.
Yeah. We're essentially paying for more subscribers.
Yeah. But people do that all the time.
I know, dude, and it works. I'm down.
We might do it.
Yeah.
Sweet. If the movies were open, we would get like movie tickets and stuff. That'd be nice. But
yeah. Did you hear that AMC is doing the whole like you can rent out a theater?
Yeah, me and Ash are gonna do it.
You're gonna do it
for our anniversary, I think.
Just you two?
Yeah.
That's dope, dude.
I think we're gonna do it, or we're gonna do it as a celebration when we get debt free.
Nice.
So that's gonna be like a date night.
That's gonna be badass
because it's like $100.
Yeah, it's super cheap.
It's like,
and so like my friends and I, we've talked about it. Blake, I think, was actually the one that brought it up, and he was like, "Yeah, I mean, imagine like us all putting our money together, like 6 or 7 of us or something. Like that's so cheap.
Yeah, it'd be cheap for something so cool.
Have a Nick Cage marathon.
Yeah,
all the crazy Nick Cage movies.
Did you see the list?
Oh, is there a list of movies?
There's like you have to pick from. It's not great.
Okay, all right. No, I didn't see it.
And the any movies that are newer and even that list isn't great is like it's like $200. So
I see.
But
is it Wichita only? Like, or is it? You think it's just like on their website?
I'm not sure. Ashley showed it to me. I actually didn't know about it, and then she told me about it. But yeah, like we had to settle on like maybe we'll watch this. Like it was, it's not a great selection of movies.
Still though, even if it's kind of a garbage movie, just hanging out with friends in a theater setting, and chilling would be pretty awesome.
Like one of them was like Indiana Jones, and it was like, oh, it'd be cool to watch Indiana Jones like in a big movie theater again, because I've never seen one in a movie theater because they're older.
Yeah, that would be great.
Or I guess I've seen the new one, but
some Indiana Jones.
JK.
I'm on the website right now.
Nice.
Movie info?
All I'm saying is $1.4 million, people.
Oh, yeah. Back on that. Cool. Oh, yeah. It looks like they're just doing like a coming soon thing. Wait, what? I don't know. I'll have to dig down further into that. But anyways, yeah, it's a cool idea. I miss theaters, dude.
I know.
I miss them. I know we've talked about it before, but like we didn't realize how good we had it here in Wichita. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Back when the Warren was owned by the Warrens.
I still, man, me and Ashley talk about it. Me and you talk about it. Like I still down the road want so I don't know if you've seen the lottery stuff. The numbers are super high again right now.
I heard a lot of people are buying lottery tickets, but
Mega Millions is like basically right at $1 billion right now.
Oh my god.
It makes you want to get one because I'm sitting there, if I did, I should buy the damn Warren Theaters and get my
Yeah,
cheese fries
dude.
back.
Dude, for real, man.
Right.
Oh, we will.
I told Ashley, I go, I'll buy the Warren if me and you ever can, or if me and Cole can. And I said, like, I'll operate that theater at a loss.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
just
if
so I
we've
can
got
have
enough
my
money.
fucking cheese fries back.
Might as well, dude.
Like, I'm going to figure out what they did, what suppliers they had for the product. Like,
Yeah.
as long as I can sit in the damn theater and eat my cheese fries, good.
I want to know, like, all of the whole making process, because if we can do that at our own house,
I know.
I'd do anything to just taste those again.
I know.
I'll buy all the ingredients.
Yeah.
I'll buy a whole oven if I need to.
I will $100 per batch if it's like, oh, now you got to buy like in bulk this like seasoning and like this specific fry from this vendor, but they don't sell anything under like 100
Doesn't matter.
things, units or whatever. Like, I will buy it.
Yeah.
I want it.
Same.
That's it. Cheese fries. We're back on it.
Cool. Well, anything else?
No, not really.
All right. Do you think anybody would like pay or was tune in to like watch us sleep? You think that's weird?
Maybe.
Like if we just like kind of took a nap, like together.
Yeah.
Do you think people would pay that?
Did you watch Cole with the cuddle video?
Should we start an OnlyFans? Let us know in the comments if Cameron and I should just start an OnlyFans.
I will tell you guys, aside from the OnlyFans, because I already started us an OnlyFans.
Nice.
But once we get to 1,000 followers, which, you know, I think we're at like 213 or 14 right now.
Hell yeah.
It's been there for a while. Sorry, guys. But once if you watch this and you haven't followed us, we're trying to get to 1,000 followers, because once we hit 1,000, I think we can live stream. So then on Wednesdays, we could just do this live instead of having to worry about, you know, recording and then editing. I mean, we'll do both, but I'd love the ability to be able to plug the cameras in and us live stream it.
That'd be super dope.
Yeah.
See
Even
a
if it
bunch-
was just one angle, like even if we just had to go
Yeah.
real simple, like, you know.
See a bunch of chat comments. Sure, we could go like downtown and chill, live stream there. I don't know how hard that is, but
Yeah.
All right. All right.
But please subscribe. We
Yep.
would love that.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been putting merch stuff in the descriptions, but I know I'll probably start again soon. But if you
no
wanna,
one cares.
If you want to get merch from, I always put in there, like, do you want to buy merch from somebody who has less than 200 followers? I think I changed it to less than 500 once we went over 200. But
Nice.
yeah,
Nah, dude, no one gives a shit.
nobody gives a shit. Yeah, peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings to you, Blake, and Corey,
Yeah,
and Andrew. Sometimes
Andrew, he always tells us something based off our podcast.
I don't know. All right. Goodbye.
Good. Yeah, get out of our foot.
God, dude, this sucks.
Oh, are we still recording?
Yeah.
Really quick, I forgot that whole note that I had of random stuff I hear from people in Disney World.
Yeah.
I only have 2 things, so it's like as I pass by people, I'll hear pieces of conversations.
This is so random.
One time I was in line for the ride Soarin', if you know what that is, and there was these people in front of us, and she said, "We love her, but you just can't help but make fun of her." They were obviously talking about something like that they think is stupid or something's wrong with them.
That's pretty funny.
And then I heard somebody just walk by that said, "I don't know Morse code." So think of that what you will. They're just little quotes that I have from like 2016 when I went to Disney World for the first time and heard stuff that I didn't
That makes me
expect.
think of the whole us leaving that Office Max and then seeing the guy who stole from Best Buy
Yeah.
running past us.
Yeah.
Like the security guard was chasing him. And
That really happened, right?
yeah. And
We just came up with so many alternate versions of it that I think it's made up.
yeah.
But yeah.
This dude like ran past us as the security guard was chasing this dude like right past us. And he goes, "I was in track, bitch. You're not getting away."
I love it.
And he like yelled it. I remember like we just started laughing. We were like, "That's the most badass." How do you come up with that?
That was him intimidating the person he was
Yeah.
chasing.
How do you come up with that in a situation that's so crazy? Like there's got to be so much stuff rushing through your head and
Right.
everything. And he was able to get out a badass statement like that.
Yeah,
The Liam Neesons of the world, man.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
I'll never be like that. This is beautiful. All right, everybody. Toodaloo.
Official peace and blessings.
Official peace and blessings. We out. Out this bitch. Oh!